on the top.
Our first guest is beginning her 12th season as Abby Sciuto on the smash hit CBS drama NCIS. Abby's gothic style and quirky brilliance has made her the most lovable forensic scientist in all of primetime. In tonight's episode, Abby finds an unexpected clue that might lead the NCIS team to their murder suspect. Take a look.
When I process the sticky gunk, it's actually a smoke residue, specifically from a strain of cannabis sativa.
Grass?
Yeah, grass, if you grew up in the 60s. And our killer must have smoked a lot of it when they were building this thing.
Yeah, we used to call that a stoner.
That term is actually still culturally relevant.
How's it relevant to our case?
If you can find our killer's stash, I can match it.
Please welcome our good friend and honorary Osborne, Pauleytalk2014.
Earlier this summer, it was so crazy, but you had an allergic reaction to hair dye that actually landed you in the emergency room.
Crazy. That's my, yes, that was my head. So I tweeted that lovely picture of myself because it was this thing where I had never heard of it. I'm blonde, and I've been dyeing my hair black for a really, really long time. And there's a hair dye allergy that you get if you have dyed your hair for a really long time, not like the first time you do it. So I had like a rash and like some hives, and I would never put it together. Funny thing is, right before that picture was taken, the last people I saw were you guys. I was standing there talking to you. I dyed my hair on a Wednesday. I went to work at NCIS on Thursday. Worked there all day long. Went home, changed clothes. Met you guys at that party.
Oh, yeah, the TCA party.
And I was
West
sitting
Hollywood.
there talking to y'all, and I mean, I remember just sitting there and I thought, I feel kind of weird. I remember saying to you, like, I'm gonna go, and you were like, yeah, I think I have to go too. So, and I left then, and then that was like the next incarnation of Pauly.
Wow. Oh my God. I heard you got some flowers.
Yeah, Sharon and Ozzy sent me the most beautiful flowers. And thank you guys for your support. I know you guys were giving me love on the show that day, and I really appreciate that because it's very, very frightening.
So how's your hair black, though, now?
We're hairspraying it black. We have black hairspray.
So you stopped dyeing it completely. You cannot. There's no other.
And they don't. I keep want to put the word out there, for other people to just know and protect themselves, because it just happened. All of a sudden, I looked like that, and I was in the ER. But then also, I would like for somebody out there who's way smarter than me to figure this out. You know?
Right, yeah.
Like, I want somebody out there is a real scientist. And I feel like they could figure this out somehow. But even the natural stuff, whatever it is, because it's actually an allergy to the color black, is the black stuff, it's a PPD or a black ingredient. So even like a black henna, they say it can do it. So I'm just spraying my hair black all the time. And then because of that,
it comes off.
FYI, Abby has black nail polish now all the time, because otherwise it looks like I've been digging in a coal mine.
Well, let's talk about something lovely that just happened to you recently. Because you have 2 new additions to your family, Grace and Bug.
Yes.
So tell us about them.
Those are our 2 little rescues. And the hot one in the middle is my fiance. I lost 3 of my rescues in 2 years, which was horrible. You guys have actually had the pictures of CC, my little one, that growls everybody on the show a couple of times. But I lost Kazan on Easter. Then the next Easter, I lost Little Joe. And the next Easter, I lost...
Whoa.
Always Easter.
Easter. And it's weird because I've had other people, and one time it was like a whole bunch of people at my church, like all lost their animals on Easter. So we were like thinking, I don't know, Jesus needs a lot of animals on Easter. I don't know. and so we went back down to my rescue to tell them that little Joe had died, and these two little twins were sitting there. And the Terry, who runs the rescue, brilliant move. She just like handed them to me and Thomas, and that was it.
Hey, we have to say congratulations on NCIS becoming the #1 drama in the entire
In the world.
So, how does it feel to be an international superstar?
It is pretty crazy, and when we have any of us have traveled overseas, it's really like people are like NCIS fanatics all over the place, and in certain places it's like super Abby, like, and when I was in France, it was Abby everywhere I went.
That's so cute.
You know, yeah, it was super
Makes you
cute.
feel good.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I love my job, so any amount of like recognition that we get or whatever just means job security for me.
Yes.
We're #1. I think we're okay.
Now, Polly, at the beginning of season 12, there is a fine, tall, dark, handsome sergeant showing a lot of interest in you.
Yes.
Okay. Now, is this the love connection that we've been waiting for?
Who's we?
That is Thomas gonna get him. That's what I want to know.
It's so funny because his name's Johan, and he's very sweet, and he's incredibly good looking, like just like you're like, what? But it was funny because when he first got hired, there were several people at my work that said, why did you just get her fiance? Because Thomas is so good.
Thomas is handsome, as we just saw. He's very.
But he's a science diver, so. But yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, you'll see him again. I can definitely tell you that. But I'm going to tell you the majority of the fandom, we could probably just have it shouted from the rooftops, or like, you should be with Mickey. Still. Yeah, because
We will stay tuned. So what do fans want to know about Pauley Perrette? Find out when we play Polly Want a Question? Don't go away. Welcome back. We're chatting with the NCIS star, Pauley Perrette. As we mentioned, NCIS has become the #1 drama in the entire world.
Planet Earth.
Yes, Planet Earth. And it is the #1 drama on U.S. television for 5 consecutive seasons. So clearly you have some very enthusiastic fans.
Yes.
So
we're the best fans.
You
They're
guys
so
really
funny.
do. We reached out to them to see if they wanted to ask you a little question. So we're doing a little Q&A that we're calling Polly Want a Question? We went to Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram and asked for fans to submit their questions or videos with the hashtag Pauleytalks. We got a lot of submissions, but we can only choose a few, so let's see what your fans want to know about you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. This comes from a fan named Angie. Angie asks, what was your very first acting job / breakout role?
Ooh. Hi, Angie. My very first thing, this was all an accident, because I was trying to finish my master's in criminal science, which I did not, because I didn't have any money. I was in New York and I was bartending. So I actually got hired from behind the bar as an actor by this director who put me in like 15 commercials, short films, and videos. And one of those commercials that I ended up doing through all that was a Volkswagen commercial where I ironically played a caffeine addict. And that commercial just got really, really, really big. And then someone from LA had called me out to, called me out from New York. From that meeting, when I came out here, I actually booked a TV show that weekend. It was actually a CBS show a long time ago. Wow. That shot in Arizona. So I was like, my stuff was in New York, and then I was in LA, but I was shooting in Arizona. It was all very confusing. But it was started from that. And then I was the voice of Volkswagen for 5 years.
Oh, wow.
I know. Like that. You'll know it. Ready?
Yes.
On the road of life, there are passengers and there are drivers.
That is you. Yes. Oh, cool.
That's me.
So next we have a video question from a fan. Okay, so let's take a look.
Yasu Polly from the island of Corfu in Greece. My name's Ren and I'm originally from the Fiji Islands. I love watching your show. You're my favorite character. My question for you is if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Okay, first of all, you're adorable, and that is beautiful. But let me see, if I could travel anywhere, if I could go anywhere in the world, my answer is pretty much always the same: home.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Work hard.
I'm such a homebody. I just want to be at home with my dogs and my man.
With your dogs and your socks.
And my man.
So we have another fan, Meredith. Let's see what she wants to know.
Molly, I'm Meredith, and I'm your biggest fan. My question for you is, how does it feel to have a cardboard cutout made of yourself?
Hi, Meredith. So cute. That cardboard cutout is standing in my kitchen. It's true. I don't have an oven or a stove, and somebody put that in my kitchen, so it just stands there where a normal person's oven or stove would be, and it's pretty funny. It makes me laugh. It scares other people.
How do you make food?
I don't.
So then
Order in. That's what we do.
Yeah, we have great food in CIS. I'm always like eating my thing, and I'm like taking a box home, like, you know.
All right, now Larry tweeted this question. Love the gothic outfits on set. Who came up with the idea of your role and outfits?
In the very beginning, when the show was created, I mean, Abby was, you know, pretty that. I mean, I remember in the first script, she was wearing a Stiff Records t-shirt. It was like that's an old school throwback to like an early punk rock record company. But then now, the way that it's evolved, because I remember in the very beginning, she was kind of wearing black combat boots and black pants and like a black thing and lots of black because she was black stuff. But then our joke was that the skirts got shorter, the ratings went up. But me and this gal, Rachel Good, she's the head of our wardrobe, and she's just extremely creative and incredibly adorable. But you know, it's kind of like an arts and crafts thing that we do in there too, because we'll take like a, you know, just be like a little black dress, and she'll like cut something out of a handkerchief and sew it on, and then put like studded bracelets and rivet them onto a shoe, you know.
So an artist.
I get to play in there too, but all credit goes to Rachel Good, actually.
Good job, Rachel. Paulie, thank you for coming. We love having you here. And a big, huge thank you to all the NCIS fans that took the time to tweet, Facebook, and Instagram their questions for Paulie. Don't forget, NCIS airs tonight at 8 o'clock right here on CBS.